Good morning and welcome to our final assembly of this term with quite a few bits to talk about as a surprising announcement about house points and some other bits and bobs too. So we're going to jump straight into it. We're going to start off by saying a huge well done to our cross-country boys and girls who attended the event last Saturday. That feels like a long time ago already. And in our boys team, they came third overall out of all the schools that took part. So what happens is the runners take part individually and they score them from first all the way up to however many children take part. And then they take the positions that they came, and however high up the scoreboard they come, that adds on the number of points. So the more children that end the race quickly, the better the scores are for a team. That sounds a bit complicated. It makes much more sense when you're there. We've got to say a big well done to our boys for coming third. And we had Finley who came fifth overall in the race, which was fantastic. Well done to you. And then the girls team, we had in the top 5 runners, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the top 5. A huge congratulations to Rosie for winning the cross-country event, Izzy, Freya and Alana. Absolutely amazing. So you can imagine the overall score is that the girls came first as a team as well. What a huge success. Now, we always say this, that we've got a great cross-country group, and that sometimes you think, well, some of our children are getting a bit older. We're going to still have a good team, but we've got some really young runners as well as some older ones as well. So huge congratulations, considering that event was postponed a few times. But not only the cross-country, we've got lots of our children who take part in the junior park run and they're brilliant at it. So if you're looking for something to do, you can get in touch and get started on the junior park runs as well. It's really great. Sibsy's got now a track record of doing really well at the running. So fantastic stuff. Also, you'll see a picture of James Blythe, who has done incredibly well winning his tennis tournament. So James, we sometimes see these pictures of you, and I'm really proud to say congratulations to you, James, for your success. Well done. Now, I've got a little bit of an update for certificates for you. You can see a lot of children starting to reach their 50 points bronze certificates. So some children who've already come home with them this term or this year, but it's quite hard to get to that milestone. So not all the classes are there yet. You can see the first one in Redwoods, congratulations, and a handful in Maples, and the Cedars, they're starting to get more and more. So congratulations to you if you hit that huge milestone of 50 team points. Now, this has never happened before, as far as I can remember. On the last day of term, 2 teams with the exact same number of points. It may have happened before, but so much has happened I can't remember if it has or not. 437 points, Eagles and Dragons. The draw, well, it was a draw this morning. I'm going to have to go round to the teachers by the end of the day to see whether Eagles or Dragons picked up any more points, so that I can give prizes when we come back to the winning team. If there is still no splitting them, then we're going to have to split the prizes and make sure that Eagles and Dragons celebrate. So huge success and congratulations in the sudden death tiebreaker. And let's see if next term the Phoenixes and the Serpents can push on and try and take term 4's trophy. Well done. Now attendance, you'll also see the picture of attendance. This is a graph that's actually not just doing this week. This is the whole academic year so far. And the reason I've done that now is because we are at the halfway point through the school year. So if you're in year 3, you are exactly halfway through your primary school life. You've done reception, year 1, year 2, and half of year 3. You've still got half of year 3, year 4, year 5, and year 6. Today, you are halfway through primary school. So I thought it was quite nice to put on the attendance chart for being halfway through the year. So it shows that Maples have got just a little bit higher attendance than everybody else. Now, we're thinking that the government are going to slightly change the rules at the end of February. It may happen, it may not. Things change quite a lot. And if they do, we'll start to see our attendance figures creep right back up over the next few months as well, which will be excellent, because It may be that people don't have to isolate if they're feeling well. They won't have to isolate for as long as they have been doing in the past. So that's some really exciting news about the future, where we start to say, finally, things might be turning a little bit more normal. Okay, so let's go on to the weekly winners as well. We have got in the Pines class, we've got Talia. Congratulations to Talia. I think everybody is so impressed with how hard you're trying to get your writing really neat on the line and even shrink the size of it to make it even smaller, which is really fantastic. You never want your writing too small, but you do want it ever so neat. And I think you've been trying so hard, and your efforts this term have been fantastic, but also you have been trying so hard in your reading as well. So congratulations to you, Talia. And we move into the Poplars class. We have got Ella here. Ella Francis, congratulations to you. Well, you work hard every week, and this week you've been doing some fantastic work on The King Who Banned the Dark, our story. Fantastic stuff. And you've also been taking all the feedback from the grown-ups to improve your writing as well, which is such a really good skill, to be able to listen to the grown-ups and the teachers and all the support you get and make your writing even better, and all your work as well. Well done to you, Ella. As we jump into the Redwoods, a congratulations to Isabel. Well done to you, Isabel. Your reading as well this week has been spotted. Your fluency and your engagement, your expression. You've been loving your guided reading sessions this week. And not only have you shown good ideas, but you've come up with some really great understanding and contributions during your guided reading sessions this week. Congratulations to you. Now we move into the Maples class. A well done to James. James, what an incredible amount of hard work you've put in this week, especially the poem that you wrote about light and dark. And that's fantastic. Miss Kinnersley and everybody are so proud of you. Well done, James. Into the Oaks class. Well done to you, Rosie. It's been a fantastic week for you. You've tried ever so hard, and you always try and make your Sibsey family very proud. You've been doing that really well. Not only were you a superstar yesterday when you went to Boston United, trying really hard there, but also you've been heard by other people, supporting people within your group and helping them. And you had a fantastic cross-country event the other day too. So well done to you, Rosie. And as we jump into the Cedars class, it's a huge well done to Mia. Mia, you've been brave and brilliant this week, 2 of our school mottos, and been an ambassador for our school. And if you don't know what the word ambassador means, it's somebody who represents something. And Mia, you were an ambassador as you represented the Sibsey family. You and Finley went to Shed Quarters with 2 children from every class to meet the 2 head teachers that visited us on Tuesday, and you showed your books, but not only that, you talked very maturely about all the things that we do in school, such as the playground leaders and the peer mediators and the first aiders, on top of all the things you're doing in your class, that you are challenged with your work and the types of things that you've been doing as well. You were mature, you were thoughtful, and you talked about all the things that you were asked, you discussed things, and you also let all the younger children have their voice as well. Really proud of you, so well done, Mia. Congratulations. So finally, I want to say a big well done to Oaks yesterday, who had a lovely trip to Boston United's new stadium, and also a big thank you to the Boston United team for helping put that on for us and letting the children go in the dressing room, as well as all the activities they did during the day. Some photos that you can see of the day shows that they had a really, really nice time, so that was fantastic. And we have got our school counsellors have been sent a little treat for all their hard work this year, been given free tickets to the Saturday's match against Southport. So hopefully lots of our children going to watch Boston United play. And finally, we've got our pun of the day. We've got another one that's going to make you cringe or smile, depending on whether you understand it or not. It's a little note to the inventor of zero. Thanks for nothing. Now, I just wanted to make one little comment before we go on to sending you a little video clip of The King Who Banned the Dark, that we got a thank you. As you know, I came round to your classrooms and read you the email from Emily Hayworth Booth. She's been back in touch with us and asked us to send some pictures of children in their light hats. anti-dark hats, I should say, which we are definitely going to be doing. Got some great photos to send her. And isn't that fantastic that she's been in touch to show us how proud of your creations and your work she is. I've been really impressed with the work you've produced. It's been fantastic. There's been poetry, there's been debates, there's been story writing, there's been different quotes. It has been wonderful. And hopefully you've been really challenged this week to think on your toes and be creative. We've been down conscience corridors and alleys. There's been all sorts of figurative and imaginative language coming out of the classrooms, but you've really made it special with the creations you've brought together and brought into school. A big thank you to the staff for everything they've done to make it happen, and to all the parents and carers as well. What a great Sibsey family ending to the term. Have a lovely half term, and we'll see you back ready for another one. Bye-bye.